What happens when literary fiction collides with horror and post apocalyptic sci fi, and the result is absolutely epic? Justin Cronin's The Passage trilogy is one of those reading experiences that's hard to describe without sounding a little unhinged. It's sprawling, it's beautiful, it's terrifying, and it might just be one of the best vampire apocalypse stories ever written. Hey there, everyone. I'm Jim, and welcome to Fantasy for the Ages, the show where I love to talk about fantasy, science fiction, and occasionally a great book that sits right on the delicious edge of fantasy, sci fi, and even horror. Despite appearances, I do this show with my son, Zach, but you definitely get a lot more of me than him. This is another solo episode today. But explore our channel further if you'd like proof that he really does exist. And if you enjoy spoiler-light reviews, deep dives, or just discovering your next great read, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so that you'll find out every time we drop something new. We'd love to have you join our growing community of readers and fans. And as always, a big thank you to our Patreon supporters. You help make episodes like this one possible. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the link down below in the show notes. Today, we're looking at the Passage trilogy by Justin Cronin, an unforgettable blend of fantasy, horror, dystopian themes, and science fiction. The books are The Passage, which came out in 2010, The 12, which came out in 2012, and The City of Mirrors, which didn't come out until 2016. Now, how did I come about reading this trilogy? Well, I previously read and thoroughly enjoyed Cronin's standalone sci fi thriller, The Ferryman. And when I learned sometime later that he had an earlier vampire apocalypse trilogy, heck yeah, that rocketed straight to the top of my TBR, and I'm so glad it did. So here's the setup, spoiler free to this trilogy. The Passage begins in our near future when a secret government experiment to cure disease instead creates something monstrous. What follows is not your typical vampire outbreak. It's more like an ancient myth reborn through science, an infection that transforms people into something both terrifying and strangely tragic. As the story unfolds across the trilogy, Cronin takes us through centuries of humanity's struggle. Yes, centuries, with shifting characters, settings, and generations. What starts as a story of one girl, Amy, and a handful of survivors becomes a full saga of humanity, of civilization's fall and rebirth. As humanity learns to live, fight, and hope in a world reclaimed by darkness. It's sweeping, emotional, and feels both intimate and epic. Like the Stand met the Road and decided to wrestle Dracula for dominance. Here's 6 reasons why I think you might love this trilogy as much as I did. Number one, the writing is exceptional. Cronin has this rare gift with literary prose that drives this thriller's pace. He doesn't dump everything on you, he parcels out the mysteries and revelations bit by bit. So every book deepens your understanding of how this all began and what it ultimately means. Number two, real characters in unreal situations. Despite the vampires and apocalypse, the people feel very genuine. Their grief, courage, fear, and hope all ring true, making the emotional stakes just as gripping as the physical ones. Third reason, a fresh, fascinating twist on vampire lore. I'm a fan of vampires, but for this one, forget capes and coffins. Cronin reinvents the mythology entirely, melding science, spirituality, and myth into something wholly his own. You'll never look at the word viral the same way again. Number four, hope in the darkness. At its heart, the Passage trilogy isn't just about monsters, it's about endurance, about humanity's stubborn refusal to quit, even when all seems lost. It's haunting, yeah, but it's also profoundly uplifting. Fifth reason, it's a proven fan favorite. These books were massive bestsellers for a reason. There's usually a reason a fan base is still vocal and loyal years later. As I announced on the social media threads that I was reading this book, people are coming out of the woodwork telling me how great it was. It's one of their favorite reads ever. When millions of readers connect with something and just continue to be passionate about it, maybe it's worth finding out why. And my sixth reason for you is that these books have depth beyond your average dystopia. This is not popcorn apocalypse fiction. Trust me, I've read a lot of popcorn apocalypse fiction and I like that stuff. But this is a whole nother thing. It's layered, thoughtful, and filled with moral tension and spiritual undercurrents. Cronin is not just writing a survival story, he's asking what makes life worth surviving for. The Passage trilogy is the kind of reading experience that stays with you. I know I'm going to be thinking about this for a while. It's sprawling, cinematic, and emotional. It's one part horror, one part hope, and it's all heart. If you have been looking for something that delivers great storytelling with genuine humanity, give this one a try. Now, have you already read The Passage, the 12, maybe all three of them, including The City of Mirrors? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear how you experience this world and which book hit you the hardest. That's where I'm going to leave you then. Really enjoyed this stuff, and I hope you will too. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.